This case study is related to recent West Bengal incident where doctors were attacked and injured by the patient's relatives. Patient's relatives say that it is a medical negligence of the doctors, and doctors went on strike asking for security. Based on that issue, this case study was given. Based on that issue, this case study was given. Now try to understand. Senior doctors started giving resignations. Senior doctors started giving resignations and junior doctors went on strike, they were attacked. Question number A. To what extent doctor's liability can be fixed for the death of the patient? What test to be applied for this? See, first of all, you should see whether there is any medical negligence. Whether there is any medical negligence or dereliction of duty. In this case, you have to see whether there is any medical negligence or dereliction of duty. First thing. Second thing, whether there is any contributory negligence. What is contributory negligence? Negligence on the part of patient's relatives to bring patient to the hospital. By the time patient have come to the hospital, almost his condition is very, very serious. Or the third test is the situation speaks for itself. The incident speaks for itself. That is res ipsa loquitur. RES res ipsa IPSA or IBSA res ipsa loquitur. LOQUITOR. Res ipsa loquitur means the scene shows for itself. The scenarios, the situation speaks for itself or the incident speaks for itself. For example, I will tell 2-3 examples, kindly understand. Few years back in Guntur, small baby, neonatal baby, newborn baby died because of rat bite in ICU in the hospital. That shows the negligence of the administrative authorities in the hospital to ensure that the hospital atmosphere is hygienic. So the first problem is, here you can see medical negligence. That is administrative negligence. The second thing, 2 years back in Uttar Pradesh, in Gorakhpur district, the patients, small children died because of lack of oxygen. It shows the negligence. Third thing, recently, acute encephalitis syndrome. Acute encephalitis syndrome. Children, for lack of food with empty stomachs, they ate lychee fruits and it caused hyperglycemia. They did not get enough oxygen supplied to the blood to the brain. Finally, they got seizures and they died. This is one of the reasons. So, there are some avoidable things. Because of negligence, they are not been avoided. So, it costed the life. In each of these scenarios, we can see how the scenario speaks for itself. So, the first test to be applied. What test to be applied to judge whether there is a medical negligence or not? The test is the scenario speaks for itself. The case sheet or the story of the case speaks for itself. Medical negligence, contributory negligence or no negligence of the doctor, then still we are blaming the doctor. All these things comes here. And second thing, doctor is the last ray of hope. Yes, in times of distress, for us doctor is the last ray of hope. Any disappointment emotionally will reflect on the doctor negatively. That is a human tendency. When you have a disappointment, you will blame someone. No human being accepts the responsibility. Instead, they will try to throw the responsibility on others for any wrong caused, for any harm caused. But at the same time, there are honest doctors. Majority of the doctors are honest. In fact, they know that they are there for a purpose, for a cause. So for that reason, how to protect the doctors, how to provide security for the doctors who do their duty with honesty and commitment. So first thing is, recent West Bengal government wanted to arrange CCTVs in all the government hospital premises, in all the important hospital premises. First thing. Second thing, every hospital which there is good number of staff should have security people appointed by the government, might be paramilitary or military or might be police. Third thing, there will be officers who deal with this type of interlocutory issues like interim arrangement officers. They will actually deal with the licensing officers. Fourth thing, too much of relatives should not be allowed with the patient. Fifth thing, indifferent behavior, apathetic behavior of hospital staff should also be controlled. So there are many mechanisms where, and there should be strict punishments who attack honest doctors. So with all these mechanisms, you can ensure security for the doctors. And what extra care should be taken in case of medical emergency? What extra care should be taken in case of medical emergency? See, there should not be any delay in treating the cases with emergency, even if it is medical legal case, because the golden hour after the heart attack or after accident, the hour immediate time is really called golden hour, where you can save lot many lives. So that should be taken care of, because right to life is a fundamental right to everyone. Right to live is a fundamental right, unless the God takes it away. Right to life is a fundamental right. So procedures should be very smooth. There should be standard operating procedures to deal with emergency cases, and maintenance of transparency and case sheets at the same time. When the case is it's in a danger, when the patient's life is in serious condition, you should continuously counsel the patient's relatives and keep them informed about the issue, all these things. And next part of the question is, explain the professional issues, professional ethics involved in the case. Explain the professional ethics involved in the case. First is, no doctor should ignore Hippocratic oath. No doctor should ignore the Hippocratic oath. Doctor will give an oath. And second thing, patient's interest and their health care is very, very important, is supreme. And rights of patients to transparently know their medical condition, at least patient's relatives. In this case, the doctors started giving resignations. Resignation is not the way. Doctors should persuade the government that they should get security. At the same time, doctors should not show deficiency in quality of services or negligence or indifferent behavior. And more importantly, after all, you studied medicine for protecting the people, for treating the people. So all these things you have to address. Done? Next case study.